Hey guys, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the card we're making today. This is actually going to be card number 1 for the stamp kit of the month. So for the month of August, I'm going to be showing you 5 projects. The supplies are going to be included when you purchase the bundle from me. So all the details will be over on my website. I'm not going to do too much talking. I'm just going to show you how to make card number 1. Okay, so here are the supplies. Crumb cake cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5, soft suede that measures 2.5 by 5.5, whisper white that's 3 by 3. Now in the supplies that you're going to get one 6 by 6 sheet of each design of the designer series paper. So this is the pattern that we need for this card. So I'm going to show you how to do the cutting because the cutting will not be done. You're just going to be getting these 6 by 6 sheets. So that's the first step, is just cutting your designer series paper. Okay, so I'm going to place it here on my paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut it down to measure 2 1/4 by 5.5. So I'm going to cut 2 1/4 first. So 2 1/4 by 5.5. And you can get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of paper, okay? So while we have our trimmer out, let's go ahead and score our crumb cake cardstock at 4 1/4. So I'm going to use the lighter color blade, and it looks like my blade needs to be replaced. So I'm just going to take my bone folder. There we go. Now the next step is not hard, but maybe a technique that you've not tried before. So if you'll look really closely, you'll see these little splatters of soft suede ink. So you can use a background stamp if you have one, if you want to use it, or I'm going to show you how to use your re-inker, a clear block, and the aqua painter. So I'm going to get out another piece of paper here because we are going to be splattering some ink. Okay, so what I want to do first is actually stamp the welcome and the little one first. So let me move this back out of the way for just a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'm using Memento ink, and I want to stamp welcome up here at the top. And then I'm going to stamp little one down here. Now if you don't want to add that greeting, let's say you don't need that one, you could just say welcome and leave off this little greeting down here at the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to remove this. I just put that there so that I could see exactly where to place it. I'm going to take my clear block here, and I'm just going to put a drop of ink. Okay, I'm going to take the aqua painter, and I'm going to pick up that ink. Okay, there is water in here, just in case you're wondering. I'm going to move this out of the way. I don't need that anymore. We just needed one little drop, and I am going to go ahead and open this up because it is going to get everywhere. You can see where I've done other colors with this paper. So all I'm going to do now is just tap it, okay? And maybe I need more ink. Hold on. There we go. So you can do as much or as little. And yes, I am getting the back of the card. It's okay. So I'm done with the aqua painter. Now you just want to give that an opportunity to dry because that is water in there. If you wanted it to dry quicker, just put some alcohol in there, okay? So while that's drying, let's go ahead and work on our kangaroo. Yay, we're using the Stampin' Blends. So I've got my Memento ink here, and I'm going to stamp it here on the Whisper White. I'm going to take the dark basic gray first and just kind of outline the little bear. He's so cute, isn't he? And then I'm going to take the light and kind of fill it in. And you really don't even have to use the dark unless you want to. Okay. Now I'm going to take the dark crumb cake and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of outline the kangaroo. I think you guys have already seen me make a couple projects with this stamp set. Maybe not using the framelets with it though. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more of the dark. Now the light. Okay, now I'm going to come back in with a little bit more dark. And if you want, you could actually just color the entire outline with the dark. Okay. We'll give the face a little lighter or a darker look too. And one more step, I forgot to color the little bears, whatever those are called. Okay, I did go outside of the line. We're just going to ignore that. I'm going to get the Big Shot now and we're going to cut that out. Okay, so Big Shot, magnetic platform. We'll place this here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so there we have it. Look how cute. Let's bring our card back in. It has officially dried. So we're going to take our crumb cake cardstock and we're going to add the Designer Series paper to it. I'm fixing to run out of my snail, I can tell. Okay, so now let's take the linen thread and we're going to wrap it around, I think 3 times. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Did I leave myself enough room to tie the bow? I think so. Okay. So I've not typically shown the projects for my bundles that I've done in the past, but I thought this time, or for the next 6 months, I'm going to try it this way. I'm going to show the samples. That way you guys can see what you're getting. Yeah. You'll have to let me know what you think. I like switching things up. Okay, so now this is going to go right about there. So I'm just going to put my adhesive on the back. Okay, so place this right about there. And then we're going to put dimensionals on her or him. Her, right? Okay, take the dimensional off. I probably would want to put another one up here, a small one up at the top. We don't want it to peel up, right? So cute, right? Okay, so that wraps up the first card. Pretty darn cute, right? It looks like I kind of raised the kangaroo up a bit. This one's a little bit closer to the bottom. This one's higher up. Either way you prefer it. They both look good. Thanks a lot. Bye.